Time for another episode of Local Roots. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. A great day yesterday, and we had another networking meeting with Western Iowa Development Association. Stacie Kinney gets all of the WIDA members together, and this one yesterday took place at Brewed Awakening in Avoca. And it's so good to get together with other small business owners, and especially those who are operating in small towns around the area. And one of those businesses that are operating is in Walnut, and it is Frosting Inc. with Kim Kanata. I had an opportunity to have a conversation with Kim yesterday at the Backroads Connections networking group meeting, and it was a great conversation, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you today. That's going to be our show, our conversation with Kim Kanata of Frosting Inc. coming up today on Local Roots. Families and cemeteries across the region turn to Solid Ground Monument Company for skilled restoration that protects every story etched in stone, and they're now scheduling springtime services. The company provides monument repair, gentle cleaning, full reconstruction, and complete cemetery restoration. So if your family is needing a new memorial, Solid Ground Monument Company will come to you in your time of need to design a tribute that truly honors your loved one. This is Southwest Iowa's trusted cemetery restoration and monument service. Solid Ground Monument Company, serving legacies with care and craftsmanship. When emergencies happen, confidence can save lives, and Ready Responders 130 provides professional CPR training for individuals, businesses, and community groups, so you know exactly what to do when it matters most. With flexible scheduling, up-to-date information, and dedicated instructors, you'll get hands-on skills that prepare you for real-world situations, whether at work, at home, or out in the community. Ready Responders 130 gives you the tools to act fast and act smart. So be prepared. Be confident. Visit ReadyResponders130.com. And for a salon that feels like home, it is Heather's Hair Hut in Underwood. Over 30 years of experience, Heather delivers expert haircuts for men, women, and children, as well as color styling and waxing services. This family-friendly salon opens 6 days a week with convenient evening hours, all in town with a beautiful country view. So whether you need a quick trim or a fresh new look, Heather's Hair Hut is the place to be. Heather's Hair Hut in Underwood, where experience meets comfort. We are in Avoca, Iowa at Brewed Awakening, and this is Kim Kanata. You own the coffee shop here, Brewed Awakening. Yes. You also have Frosting Inc.
Yes.
in Walnut.
Yes.
You have your daughter here.
Yes.
Man in the store,
yes.
taking care of everything.
Behind the scenes.
You're the behind the scenes, yeah.
I do all the bookwork, all the fun stuff, the payroll and the taxes, and yeah. I know nothing that goes on here.
Oh man! So yeah, you get all of the bad work.
Yes.
But
she does all the stuff.
But here's the thing, though, and I know that she's been dealing with. Didn't she have an espresso machine or something go down?
Monday morning came in and the espresso machine is broke, and we got it back up at Loner, back up and running at 3:30 this afternoon.
Oh wow! So
yes.
These are business problems,
yes.
and if you think that you're going to get through your small business existence and not have to deal with these things, you're fooling yourself. Yeah. So and I'm sure you've been through so many things with Frosting Inc.
Yes.
and you know
yes,
that
I do know.
You got to pivot. You just have to make adjustments.
You have to, yeah.
So how have things been with gearing up for Christmas? I know that, by the way, I tried one of your chocolate covered cherries.
Yes.
Holy crap!
Thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
So those are not the Queen Anne ones you buy in the red box. That's not what those are they?
I make them. So, and I tell people this, it takes a long time. It doesn't take a long time to make them, but they have to sit and process for a couple weeks so the sugars can break down to get that to liquefy.
It takes that long?
Yeah. So I'll make it's like a Play-Doh consistency that I roll the cherry in, then dip it in chocolate. But then they have to just sit untouched for a couple weeks so it can break down to get that ooey gooey.
So it kind of, because it was almost clear,
yep.
Almost clear, kind of an opaque kind of thing. So that's what happens over time.
Over time. So I've got posts going. Orders are due this Saturday for chocolate covered cherries if you want them by Christmas.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you
got those in soon.
You got a couple of days. Yep. So, so get a hold of Kim at Frosting Inc. if you want to have these things. Typically, if somebody's ordering them, how many are they getting?
1 dozen, 6 dozen. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
Are they difficult to keep shelf stable? I mean, do they have to be
No,
refrigerated?
they
Do
don't
have
need to be refrigerated, but the longer they sit, the more liquidy they're going to get. Like I've had some that, I find in my pantry middle of January. They're still fine, but they're just really liquidy.
Really runny at that
Really
point,
runny,
yeah. So, but that just, it adds a degree of difficulty
Yes.
as you're trying to
Yes.
eat them.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you're preparing right now, getting ready? Because you have an event coming up on Saturday. You're going to be on the road down in
Yep.
Creston.
Yep.
But things that people are looking for this time of year, what are some of the things you're putting together?
I've got my Christmas menu out, which chocolate covered cherries, peanut butter balls, decorate your own cookie kits, and I will be launching a holiday cookie treat box that I got to make a Facebook post about that. Christmas cookies, gosh, what else? Pies. I think that's covers my Christmas menu.
Right. I remember as a kid, somebody would just stop by usually with a assortment of Christmas cookies.
Yes.
And that's a great memory that I always had with all of those wonderful things. So if you're putting those together,
Yeah, I think
that's
it's
got to be popular.
I want to say it's a 10 different items is what I'm going to do. 40 piece box, 10 different items.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, well, how do I can't. We'll talk. We'll talk about that. I'm trying to figure out how to, it's a gluten problem that I deal with, that I'm trying to get past, because, we're here at the WIDA event still, and Stacie Kinney with WIDA asked me, hey, did you get one of these cookies yet? And I said, man, I want one so bad. I really do, because they look tremendous, but I can't.
It happens.
Yeah, I've turned into one of those people.
But the cherries, those are fine.
Those were
No
fine.
gluten.
There's no gluten in those, and I'm hoping anyway. I didn't check with anybody. I said I'm doing it. We'll just consequences, whatever they are.
Yeah.
But also over here at Brewed Awakening, it's been going pretty well, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. It was a good turnout.
Yeah.
I think, again, it helped that the espresso machine was up and running just in time.
Just in time. Has everything gone the way that you'd hoped it would, bringing Brewed Awakening into Avoca?
I think so. I mean, there's still, it's just a year and a half, not quite a year and a half. There's still a learning curve. There's still things we want to do. There's still, I think any business, no matter how long, is still a work in progress.
Right. Well, and also, I mean, you're setting up specialty shops in small towns, which you have the locals that are there, but you really need people from other communities too. So that's what it comes down to: is there enough going on in the town? Now, obviously in Walnut there is, but you look at Main Street in Avoca and it's pretty robust. There's a lot of shops down here, so I'm sure that draws in some shoppers and tourism too.
Yes, it does. And I guess that would be a question for Bella, because I'm not here
Right.
day to day. I don't know but yeah, we stay busy. Again, there's things we want to do in the future. There's things we're working on. Just even with my shop in Walnut, Frosting Inc. There's still things I want to do. Still things I'm working on. Always a work in progress. It's never done.
Talk to me about the event in Creston on Saturday, for anybody that's going to be going down there, because it sounds like it's a really cool event that you're going to be a part of.
It is. It's Mary Marketplace. They have different vendors located in different small businesses. They have horse-drawn carriage rides, and it's a great turnout. It's great for the community. Lots of different shopping, I think Santa is going to be there, and they have so many different activities. It's very, very well planned.
Yeah, a lot of these community events are crucial to these small towns, and Creston is no different. And Creston, you're starting to get pretty far away from any metropolitan area,
right.
So they really depend on folks coming in and the locals taking care of them, and then other communities coming over too. And really, Creston is still Southwest Iowa. I mean, it's farther away, but it's part of that overall regional community that we have in Southwest Iowa that I think we all identify with what each other's going through, their strengths, our weaknesses, our successes, our failures, everything else. That in this region, it's something special. I don't see this in other parts of the state. So I am thrilled that we're open to hosting this for WIDA.
It was great.
Because this was a very good turnout. You had music, you had great food, an opportunity for a lot of business networking
Yes.
that was happening.
Oh, for sure.
And you and I have talked about this before, but I want to give you another chance to what it means to you to be a part of WIDA with Western Iowa Development Association, why it is that you see this as an organization that you wanted to be a part of.
Oh, I think just for advertising, it's great. And then, if it wasn't for Stacie, I wouldn't be sitting here with you. I wouldn't know who you were. I wouldn't know. She's connected me with so many different people. I've met so many different people through her, just networking, and it's been fantastic.
Yeah, it's been great for me too. Because as we're going around and introducing each other, I'm looking around the room. I hadn't planned on doing this, by the way, when I got here, but you saw. I'm looking around. Nearly everybody in this room has been on the show.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of people in that room.
There were, yeah.
And from all different walks, down to, the mayor of Minden, who's also the president of the board of WIDA, to city administrator and trainer, to representatives from TS Bank, to all of these different folks and the individual businesses. And that's why I said, hey, if I've interviewed you, raise your hand. And there's about 4 people that didn't raise their hand.
Yes.
So that's a lot of that has come from WIDA. Stacie Kinney connecting me to different people, and also some of the board members connecting me to those people. So we need organizations like that. We need to know that what's happening in Walnut, and you're tied with Walnut and Avoca, but there might be some of the other communities that you don't get to quite as much. That how do you connect with that information? How do you know? This is an organization that takes, They
and
really
it's a great event to connect everyone, to learn what's going on in Neola and Underwood, and
Yeah, so now we just got to go talk her into having them more often, right?
Right.
All right. This is Kim Canada. We're sitting in Brewed Awakening in Avoca, and she also is the owner of Frosting Inc. in Walnut. Get your orders in for those chocolate-covered cherries. If you want them, very little time left.
Yep, Saturday.
Yep, that's just in a couple of days. So get those orders in. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for everything you're doing. Thanks for hosting this, and have a really successful Christmas season.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Stacie Kinney and WIDA, for putting that together. Thank you to Brewed Awakening for hosting, and thank you also to Kim Canada for being our guest today. It's just a wonderful time, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Looking for all-natural health solutions in Southwest Iowa? Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market. Her store is in Council Bluffs. She's been serving Southwest Iowa since 1997 with a wide selection of vitamins, supplements, essential oils, herbal remedies, staffed with over 37 years of experience. Bambi's helps you reach your health goals. You can find her at 805 South Main Street in Council Bluffs. Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market, putting health in your hands. And if you're buying or selling your home in Council Bluffs, Blake Hunter is your trusted realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Now, here's the thing. If you are just thinking about it, now is the time to get in touch with Blake, because these things can take a little while, and especially depending on what it is that you're looking for. You want to be ready when that property becomes available. So get a hold of Blake Hunter. It's very easy to do. He has a website, blakehunter.homes. Start hunting for your dream home with confidence. That wraps up today's show. One more day to the end of the week. I'm looking forward to it. I'm Todd Studer, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.